Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the iCraft SMP. In today's episode, we're going to be checking out a lot of the stuff that has been happening while I've been gone. I don't think I ever mentioned this, but I actually went away to a family get-together for the weekend. I wasn't able to get anything pre-recorded, and I'm sorry about that. I really should have, but I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you guys I'll just be pushing for daily videos for the next week or two, and yeah, hopefully I'll make it up to you. But anyway, I did a couple things off camera before I left. One was making this little automatic sugarcane farm that, as you can see, is not very efficient. So if you're wondering how it works, what it does is it uses this block update detector, and right here, when this gets updated, you place a block next to it, or you break a block next to it, this will go up and down, which will trigger the redstone, which will knock down all the stuff. I can actually demonstrate if you want. So that'll go up like that, and then that'll break that, and then it'll trigger all of the harvesters. And yeah, this just pushes out so that this stops growing. But yeah, so that's my automatic sugarcane farm. Fairly simple. Wheat is still growing. Cows are still good. They actually all escaped at one point, and I was down to 4 cows, but I bred them back up again. I got another 120-ish in there, so we're good. Another thing is my house. I have updated this a decent amount. I've put a bunch of stair and slab work on the front. I also put these ender crystals on it, and I hope you like those. Those can be crafted with glass, eyes of ender, and gas tiers in 1.10. So if you didn't know that, I think it's 1.9 too, but yeah, it's really cool, and I can't wait. We're gonna be fighting the end sometime soon, and then I'm gonna be hopefully getting an elytra right away. So one thing I've been working on this episode is my new 4x4 door for the house. Now it is right over here, and I wanted another kind of drop down thing to go into the laboratory. I haven't started working on the laboratory yet. That'll be next episode. But what I did is I made a 4x4 trapdoor, and the link to the video I used will be in the description below if you want to check out how I made this. A flat in the ground 4x4 door. Let's see it. Yeah, look at it go. Alright, yeah, 4x4 doors are pretty sweet. So as you can see, if you want to see all the redstone, you can see it right here. It just kind of uses some pistons and torches and stuff, and yeah, I get how most of it works. Like, I understand how this works, I just couldn't design it myself. But yeah, guys, hopefully, it's been a week since Crushed Pixel said he would get the replay mod out in a week, and it's still not out. Once the replay mod is out, guys, I'll be doing a ton more work, because right now, if I do off-camera work, it's really, I can just show it off for like 30 seconds and then that's it, it's done. But with the replay mod, I can work on so many things. Like, imagine a time-lapse of me building the huge laboratory down there from a view from inside the walls. Now, that would be pretty cool. Now, not to say I can't do that, but it's just really hard to film with a camera account instead of the replay mod. Replay mod makes everything so much easier, and yeah, so if you don't know, I have 2 monitors, so I can record Minecraft on this monitor and then have a second Minecraft open on the other monitor where I actually play. So I can record on one account when using the iCraft camera account and then play on my Build and Survive account. The only problem with that is the monitor I'd have to play on is tiny and really bad, and it's not the funnest thing to play on. See, if I use the replay mod, I can just have a Netflix video on the other monitor and just build and relax while the replay mod records everything. It's just a wonderful time. But yeah, sugar canes are growing, wheat needs to be harvested, and I think other than that, well, I've got a ton more steak. We have to go check profits. I'm actually going to take some of this with me and go stock up the shop. I'll probably need more than that. Yeah, probably got some in there. Yeah, I've got a bunch of gray stained glass ready for my house and laboratory. I mean, I just went and mined a bunch of sand, and I turned it all into glass. I guess I'll use all this. I'll try to anyway. I may use some sea temple blocks for the laboratory. I don't know though. Maybe I'll replace it all with iron blocks once XB gets that up and running. But anyway, guys, there's been a ton of work made to town while I've been gone. Luke Zilla has just gone crazy with the work, and I can't wait to show you guys. So let's make our way to the subway, which has not been expanded. I know, I've been gone, so I haven't been able to do much since I've been gone. So yeah, let's head down here real quick. Alright, we gotta take this turn early. Here we go. Wait for it, here it comes. Oh, well, that didn't work too good. Anyway, well, let's spin it out. Woo! Actually, guys, you can spin super fast on these boats, so if you get dizzy, look away now. Oh, man. Yeah, anyway. Oh, no, that was not a good idea. That was not a good idea. Let me get off that boat real quick. Word of warning: don't get out of a boat when you're in this too wide area. Anyway, we got a ton of boats in there, and yeah. So here we go, guys. Here we go. Oh, you can see some already. Look at this. Look at this. This is a thing of beauty, and they even put glass over this, and you can see the cave area. Man, it's just so beautiful. What do we got for steak in here? Ooh, all right, quite a bit is gone. I'll keep one for myself. Leave one little slot empty. I'll put one piece of steak in there, maybe. Yeah, just to give it a little bit of a decor. All right, let's see how many profits or how much money we've made. So let's open up this chest. 8 diamonds. That's what I'm talking about. Not bad at all. And also, guys, I went mining in between episodes for like 10 minutes and got like 40 something diamonds. It was crazy. I wasn't recording at the time, so you can't see it. But if I open up my ender chest, you can see I have 12 diamond blocks, so I'm going to be good for a while. I also have 36 slime blocks because in this episode I helped create a slime farm with XB and E0. And it is takes a long time. It took me like, well, it took us like 2.5 hours or more. I also do some stuff with the Guardian farm, and yeah, so that's gonna be a little bit of a time lapse. Again, I don't have the replay mod yet, so it's just kind of gonna be camera angles. It was kind of annoying to work on the tiny monitor, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I just can't wait for the replay mod though. Replay mod is going to make montages so much better. Anyway, guys, let's get into the montage. I hope you enjoy it.
When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind works backwards just for a minute, I'd hold on to you before the memory's gone. I remember you, you lift my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you, you make me stronger. Can't go without it much longer. Remember, remember.
Alright guys, let's go into the nether now. And it looks like we got a wood shop open, and the steak shop is still open. I think Luke might have moved that sign. But yeah, we have the brand new nether. Now it's kind of set up like a hub. So up here we have all the different hallways that go to different homes, and there'll be more hallways in the future, of course. And down there is the nether that we know before with all the netherrack and magma blocks and stuff. So this way, I believe, yes, this is the way to my base. But what we really want to do is to go towards spawn chunks. And I believe this is the way to the spawn chunks. Yes, this is the way to the spawn chunks. Let's go this way. And yeah. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that montage that you just saw. Again, it took a long time to build, and I'm sure it took me a long time to edit. I haven't edited the footage yet, but I'm sure it's going to take me a while. I'll probably have to render it out a couple of times just to get the speed right, because in Movie Studio you can only speed it up ×4. So it might take a couple renders, but I'll get it. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Now, and I have 36 slime blocks right now, so this thing has been producing fairly well. We got XB up here working on a little bit of an iron farm just for temporary until we can get the Iron Titan going, which is going to be amazing. And I'm sure you saw me put on that roof too. That was actually super dangerous, and I nearly died once. Oh, that would have been bad. But yeah, as you can see, XB has got some villagers going, which is pretty cool. And there's some good ones going in there. And there's a slime right here that I kind of want. I'll leave it alone for now. But anyway, yeah, this Guardian farm is going crazy. And sorry for the low FPS. It's just kind of choppy with the Guardian farm and everything. And I believe I'm on fairly high render distance. So, yeah, I'll keep it at 12 for now. Got tons of furnaces here, and as you can see, these guys are dropping and dying like crazy. Basically, we get tons of stuff, and we've also made it so that these guys drop ink sacks, and also we made it so these guys drop ink sacks because with the custom drought preset, you cannot get squids to spawn. Now, I know in AFK fishing you can get ink sacks, but really, ink sacks are not that plentiful from AFK fishing. So we get a ton of fish, ton of ink sacks. Like, that's ridiculous. You'll probably see it fill up if I stayed here for long enough. But yeah, ink sacks galore, fish galore, and the ink sacks are nice because you need to make these dark prismarine blocks, you need 1 ink sack for each block, which is so expensive if you don't have stacks and stacks of ink sacks. So really, ink sacks, I mean, it's not a game changer. It just kind of makes it easier to get books and this dark stained stuff. So it's not really a big deal, I think. And because, I mean, we can't farm squids anyway, so we might as well do this. And it's also kind of unlimited food if I didn't have steak. I mean, I'll always eat steak as long as I can. Any other food just doesn't compare. Besides golden carrots, they do pretty good. And pork chops, but they're not quite as good. So let's take a look at the slime farm really quick and how it's been going. We've got this staircase going up to it, and all the slimes fill up here, and wow, that fills up fast. I took like 3 stacks earlier, and those have already been replenished. That fills up fairly quickly. Wow. And yeah, there's been some things with the spawn chunks, like they aren't actually loaded when we leave. I don't know. The slime farm should be running 24/7, but apparently it's not. I don't know how we're going to fix it, but anyway, it should be fine for now. We have plenty of drops from the Guardian farm, plenty of drops from the slime farm. Well, not plenty, but we could always use more slime. Like, when you're making a sugarcane farm, you need a lot of slime blocks. And right now, my sugarcane farm is not very efficient. I want to make a super efficient one using slime blocks eventually, but until then, I'm just going to have to deal with my inefficient one. Here we are in the shopping district, checking out some of the new shops. And the shopping district is rather far away, so I will hook up the subway to it. I feel like people will be more willing to go to the shopping district if there's a subway hooked up to it, because going to the nether to go like 200 blocks is not really worth it, but the subway might actually be very much worth it, say if it popped up like right there and there's a staircase going up. But anyway, here we have Enoch's clay shop, and right now it is pretty much out of stock. Yeah, it appears to be completely out of stock, and he has sold everything. Now, I know why he has sold everything. But I can't tell you. You should go to Enoch's channel and wait for him to upload an iCraft episode showing why all his clay is gone. But I am, again, not allowed to say until something has happened. I'm not going to tell you what, not going to tell you why. All I'm going to say is that you'll probably enjoy it. It's probably going to be, you might laugh a little. But anyway, apparently there is a wood shop over here somewhere in the shopping district, and I'd like to find it. You should never travel without some sort of wood on you. You always need to make a crafting table to make whatever. If you don't have wood on you, I mean, you're basically stuck. If you're in a cave and your pickaxe breaks, you're stuck. If you don't have a crafting table, you're stuck. I'm sorry if this episode was a little bit short. I just got back from my weekend at the family get-together reunion thing, and I, it was a strange bed, strange place. It was too hot, then it was too cold. Sleeping in a different place, it's always harder to sleep. So I got like 5 to 6 hours of sleep last night. So it's around 1:30 a.m. right now, and I'm really starting to feel it. So I kind of want to go to bed now, and I'll be editing this tomorrow. But yeah, this is probably the longest stretch I've gone without posting a video in months, so I'm real sorry about that. I'll try not to let it happen anymore. Anyway, guys, to make up for it, here are some beautiful shots with shaders of some of the things that have happened since I have been gone. Then after all that, the episode will be over. I hope you enjoy.